All right. What do you think? I was just trying to think. What do you think the greatest coaching press conference in history was in your lifetime?
I
In
was
your
just
life.
telling somebody that I became a better comedian, uh, or at least handling people asking me questions. And I think it's because I used to watch Bill Parcells' press conferences. And what I loved about him is if you asked a good question, he would answer it. But if you asked a dumb question, he would tell you that that was a stupid question. And he was the only coach that I saw that really had, they were on their heels. He wasn't going in there looking at them like, oh God, what are they going to ask me? He was
Yeah.
looking at them like, don't waste my time. Don't ask me something fucking stupid. And I wish more people would do that because we would get better interviews. And um and like the amount, I gotta tell you something, the amount of times I watch people in the public eye answer a fucking question, it's like, why would you even answer that? Or why wouldn't you just say
Yeah.
this? Like, hey, so and so did blah 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 blah. What do you think about that? I don't know. What do you think about it?
Yeah.
Let's put your fucking career on the hot plate. What is the fuck are you doing here? Let me ask you, what you're doing is such a piece of shit move because you don't give a fuck about that. You're using that to try to get me in trouble. You're a fucking piece of shit. You
Yep.
say that without the fucks and the anger. I think it helps
Yeah.
you.
No, dude, they don't know, man. Like I went on the radio to do press and they just kept going. I got to ask you, so what do you think about like them charging $8 to get the blue check on Twitter now? And like, and I, at first I was like, all right, that's one question. And then like every radio station I did, all right, before we let you go, like, so this Elon Musk thing, dude, they just have like stock questions that are just like, it's just so bad. It's so easy. There's
Wait,
nothing.
anybody can just pay $8 to get a blue check?
No, so Elon Musk was basically saying if you got a blue check on Twitter, you should just pay the people that have it should pay to keep it like $20 a year or whatever. And then Stephen King, the author who hates Elon Musk, goes like, really, you're gonna charge, and like went at him. And then Elon sarcastically goes, well, how about we do eight? How about we do $8? Like he said, like instead, and then he kept it at eight.
Eight
So then
bucks a
like
month.
every radio station, what's that, Andrew?
$8. It's $8 a month.
Oh, $8 a month to keep it. And like everyone just asks the same question, like, what do you think? It's like, is that like what this like is that what we're wasting time on? That's why they're audience
If they
members.
want to charge me $8 a month, I don't give a shit.
That's
I'm using Twitter for free. Why should I use it for free? I don't care about that.
I said the exact same thing. I go, dude, if it's $8, it's $8. Like, I don't like that's a dumb question, though.
Yeah, it's just like how fucking what kind of world? If you have a fucking blue check, I think you can afford $8, right?
Yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
some comic on his way up, or some influencer just starting out, yeah, cut them a break. But once they get a certain amount, you know, we all got to
Yeah.
throw our whore money back into the till every once in a while to keep the
Well,
machine going.
well, you know what I find stupid is all these celebrities and all these people that are like, hey, should we come together and leave Twitter because Elon
Come
Musk?
together.
And it's like, leave Twitter because you don't like Elon Musk or what he's about. Do you know how many companies you buy things from that if you knew what the CEOs and owners fucking were, that you would? So you're going to find
Yeah,
out
what they do to animals, what they do to
yeah,
the plants, who's
exactly.
making your clothes.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to find out everything. Listen, if you found out everything about the top people at the products that you buy, what are you going to just fucking sit
Can I
home in
say
your
something
underwear?
as a liberal? I'm sick of the liberals trying to fucking gang people up against somebody because they don't like their political views. You're not fucking liberal if you're doing that. Leave people alone. He has the right to think what the fuck he wants. And if he wants Donald Trump's ass and balls on that fucking site, I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm not a
I
fan
just
of Donald Trump. If
just
he
leave.
wants it back on there, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't change anything. It
Yeah.
doesn't change anything. There's no fucking tweet, that anybody can like that would be like, well, Joe Biden's on there, and then he's going to convince people that wanted to vote for Trump all of a sudden be like, well, I can't read Donald Trump tweets. Now I'm going to root for Joe Biden. It's not, everybody's already made their mind up.
Dude, if the guy that invented white leather in cars was fucking punting puppies off of a fucking, I'm still getting a white leather car.
He didn't invent it.
You know what I mean? I
First
don't.
of all, that company's not even making money. It's subsidized by the government, but I'm fine with it because anything that gets us out of the Middle East, you know, I mean, oh, you fucking need the goddamn oil to make the batteries. It's like, whatever. It's still going to hurt them. Still going to hurt them a little bit, right? From a guy who just bought an F-250. I'm so full of shit, Paul. I can't even get through an idea anymore before this thing in my brain goes, what are you talking about, Bill? You just did this. Oh, I can't wait for that truck to come, Paul.
Dude, what are you going to do? I just want to know, what are you going to do? A guy, I don't know if you could do it, dude, because you got that thing like what are you going to do when you retire? Do you have it in you to sit and do nothing for a while?
Oh, you don't even understand. You don't even understand, Paul, how quickly I can shut it off. It's just like cigars. It's just like cigars.
You did shut off alcohol too. I got to give you that.
I've gone 10 days without cigars. I don't need to ever smoke another one again. I'm just done.
Are you done?
I'm not saying I'm done, but if I wanted to be, I could. I can just walk away from shit. And like, I had never thought I could walk away from stand-up. Dude, 6 weeks into the pandemic, I wasn't even thinking about comedy anymore. It's like I never did it.
Oh,
I'm like De Niro in Heat, Paul. You just walk away.
Dude, 55, 60. 55, 60. No one's seeing me again. Well, you, a couple other people.
Yeah, Paul, that number keeps dropping. 55, 60?
Dude,
55.
60. 60 is the number, dude. I'm not getting on an airplane at 60, dude, to fucking leave my family, dude. Fuck that.
Well, your family's going to be out of the house, Paul.
Hey, hopefully, you know what, though? The Rodney Dangerfield blueprint is a nice one. You get enough money, you open a comedy club in the local thing, you show up when you want. Hey, how's everybody doing? Thanks for coming, okay? We got a great lineup. You know, dude, that's what he said in his book. He goes, I didn't want to leave my family anymore. I was established, so I just decided to open a place I could go on stage anytime I want to work on stuff. I was with my family every night, and I'm like, yeah, dude, it was actually sad. I drove past the site for the first time and seeing no Dangerfields on 61st Street, and it just said property for rent, and it's all empty. But the weird thing was, it was kind of bizarre. They still had old black and white headshots of like JJ Ramirez, Quincy. No, what's his name? You know the kid. Quentin Heggs, JJ Ramirez. I think there's one of either Norm Macdonald, rest his soul, or another guy. Oh, and
Nancy
then
Redmond,
Steve Marshall. Like, this is up, and they got
Nancy
all
Redmond.
Maybe, yeah. And then it's just empty, and then it says property for rent with all these stickers.